Hey guys, welcome to Red50. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future video. So, in today's video, we are going to be reviewing the first mod ever on this channel, which is the pedal shifters extension for my 2019 Mustang GT. I picked these up from Amazon. There are various different colors that you can get. I picked up the red one to match the exterior of the car. You can get blue, purple, black, gray, whatever you want and suits your personality or the car's exterior, so you can kind of match it up. My first impression is that these are very high quality pedal shifters extension compared to the stock pedal shifter, which were very plasticky. In terms of material, the stock ones are plastic, obviously, while these are aluminum, so they're a lot heavier and just feels very nice to the touch. So when you're, pulling them, it has a very nice feedback compared to the stock plastic ones, which were kind of finicky to begin with. So I've had a couple days with these pedal shifter extension that I've been kind of roaming around playing with them. So I figured it would be a very good time for me to now make a review and give you my impressions on these and just kind of help out potential buyers who are in the market for these pedal shifters extensions. Like I said, these are only $20 to begin with, so there weren't that many expectations there. But trust me, they far exceeded my expectations, even for $20 price point or $50 price point, because if you look at other vendors, they're selling the same stuff for about $50, $70. So when I found them on Amazon for 20 bucks, I was like, I gotta give it a try, because there's not much to lose for a $20 mod, because normally these mods ends up being like hundreds of dollars, and you kind of want to research the crap out of them to make sure they are the right fit for your car. With the $20 extensions, for the pedal shifter extension, there was nothing to lose there. There are a couple of things that I feel like can be improved with the design of these pedal shifters extensions, so we'll also touch on that later in the video, because I want to be as transparent as I possibly can. Alright, so for good things, obviously, like I mentioned, the quality is amazing. They're aluminum designs, so the weight of it, the feel of it, everything is phenomenal compared to your stock plasticky pedal shifters extension. These pedal shifter extensions are by far probably the cheapest and best mod I've done to my car. They feel very nice when you're using them, pulling for upshifting, downshifting, they feel amazing. Not to mention the installation was a breeze compared to any other mod you could probably do in your car, because these pretty much slide on top of your stock pedal shifters, so you don't have to worry about, replacing them, taking the old ones out, replacing with the new ones. No, these fit right on top of them and makes it a very quick installation. Probably will take you 5 to 10 minutes. I did make an installation video as well. If you guys are interested in that, you can check the video either by clicking the link in the description or the card above. The usability is very good as well. I was kind of skeptical that they may obstruct the digital dash, because I do have a 401A package, so it comes with digital dash. But surprisingly, they don't obstruct any of that. They're kind of out of my way, depending on how my seat and the steering wheel is set up. Yours may be a little bit different, but they really don't obstruct any of that view. So if you paid for a digital dash, you should be able to. Now, as far as their functionality as a pedal shifters themselves, they are pretty much working how you would expect them to be. But like I said, they are on top of your existing pedal shifters, so the function is not changed at all. When you're upshifting, the function itself is not impacted at all. Downshifting, same thing. The pedal shifter feeling, and when you're operating the pedal shifters, there's nothing negative with it. They function like they should be. All it does is basically extend the pedal shifters, obviously, as the name suggests, pedal shifter extensions, and gives you a little bit more visibility, especially if you're going to be autocrossing or tracking your car, especially the bright red ones. You can kind of see them where they are, and you don't have to worry about hunting the tiny little pedal shifters while you're trying to track or autocross your car. So overall, I'm really impressed by the quality and the usability of these pedal shifters extensions. Especially for $20, I honestly didn't expect much, but these far exceeded my expectations. However, there are a couple downsides from a design standpoint that could be improved upon. Again, they're very minor. They don't really take away from these pedal shifters extension experience, in my opinion. But I just want to be transparent, so I want to be able to disclose it. So when you guys are looking into it, you can kind of do a little bit more research and see if these are going to be nitpicky points. So first is the vent positioning and the pedal shifter. So since these are not plastic and they're aluminum, if you've got heat on in your car, because as you know, if you got a heat vent facing towards you, they are going to get very hot compared to the plastic ones. So I've had this issue where the heat was blasting, and by the time I put my hand behind it, it was pretty hot to be able to use it. I mean, you can still use it, but you can kind of feel the burn. It's just like coming into a car with hot leather seats kind of deal. Again, not a deal breaker, but if you live in a hot climate, just something to consider. Now, the next up is the feedback of these things. So, like I said, they go on top of your existing paddle shifters. So, normally I would expect it, like I said, they're very heavy and very high quality. I would expect it similar or better feedback. But since they kind of tack on top of your existing feedback, it's just missing the satisfying click that you would get from the stock paddle shifters. Don't get me wrong, they still click pretty nicely, so it's not like the click is missing and you don't know if you upshifted or downshifted. You can still hear the click, you know if it's shifting the gear or not, but it just doesn't have the satisfying click that the stock ones did. But again, these are very minor problems. They really don't take away from the actual experience of the paddle shifters extensions for the Mustang, whether it's an Ecoboost or a GT. I just thought I would point them out to be as transparent as I possibly can to help out potential buyers for this mod. But overall, they're very good quality. I'm really impressed with them. The extension is there. It adds a little bit color to your interior, depending on what color you want to go with. And if you're going to be tracking your car or autocrossing it, the visibility really helps, trust me on that one. Because when you're maneuvering very fast and stuff, some of the stock ones, you don't know where the positioning is because when you're in the heat of the moment, it's kind of easy to lose control. With these red, bright ones, or even the extension in black color or white color, you'll be able to know where they are exactly. Well, guys, that's about it. That's my review on the paddle shifter extensions for my 2019 Mustang GT. Again, they work for any Mustang 2015 through 2021. As long as it's an automatic, Ecoboost GT doesn't matter, they will work. Obviously not on the GT 500. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below in your thoughts what you think about the paddle shifters extensions. And as always, subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.